I'm shouting.
Ah.
We good? Hey guys, welcome to Fellowship of Faith. I'm Tina Gadini.
And I'm Justin Johnson.
And we're so glad you're with us.
We're back. Yeah. See, this is what happens when we take a week off. We have to get back into the swing of things.
Has it been a week? It feels like a month.
I know. I took this whole week off of work. I needed a week to decompress, and it feels like I've been gone a month. So I'm ready to go back, but I'm also not ready to go back at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my first day back of having responsibility is today. I take 8 days of
You have
no
to go back
responsibility.
today?
No, well, not today, but like today is my first day of responsibility, meaning coming in and doing our show and all that.
You're not responsible.
I
we just show
mean,
up and talk.
Yeah, but at the same time, I got to show up. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the responsibility part.
Yeah.
So, but I'm very excited to be back. I missed you guys last week. It's a very busy Sunday for everybody here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we just got back from National Youth Gathering. I got to give you guys a duck update because this is hilarious.
Oh no, ducks!
So my whole family went to National Youth Gathering in Houston. So we were gone pretty much all week. We were home for one day, and then we went on a family reunion trip. Okay, so it's been a long, long week, and we had a friend come and take care of the ducks. Basically, coop them up at night, let them out in the morning. So the ducks apparently did not like that we were gone because we were home on Thursday, and on Thursday, they literally went out of the house, walked around the garage, into the garage, up on the stoop by like the front where you walk in, pooped, and then walked out.
It's like, that'll teach you to leave us.
Passive-aggressive ducks. Come on.
We're having a bird war at our house. They are trying to build nests above our front door.
Ooh,
There's swallows and robins. We have a robin doing it right by our window, then above it's where the swallows are.
Yeah.
And swallows are nasty when they lay eggs, so we're trying very hard to make sure they don't lay eggs, because we use that every day to walk our dog.
Instead of mama bear, we should have mama swallows.
Mama swallow. Oh, yeah.
No. That opens up too
How
many.
about
That's
mama birds? How about that better? Mama birds.
There we go. Guys, I have so little sleep. So at National Youth Gathering, it was like 4 hours a night. It really was 4 hours. And so last night when I got like 5.5, it felt like sleeping in.
Really? That's
no, it didn't feel like
terrifying.
sleeping in. It was still hard to wake up.
I can imagine. I saw a lot of videos and pictures all over the social media about the trip. It looks awesome.
I don't think I posted anything because I was so tired at night. I like to like decompress and like kind of gather my thoughts at the end of every day. And I'd be like, oh, it's after midnight. I missed the day anyway. Just go to sleep. So hopefully I'll be able to post some stuff this afternoon.
Yeah, well, then you get to write nice messages about it. And that seems really cool. That's something that I wish I could have done as a youth. So I'm really happy that your kids get to experience that as much as they have. That seems really awesome for a high schooler to go through, because everyone knows it's a really tough time for students, especially Christians. So it's very cool.
All right, let's do our like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe,
and share.
everybody.
I didn't share yet.
Like, subscribe, and share, everybody. Whatever platform you're watching or listening to us on, it really helps spread the word about our ministry and our services. And if we told you the numbers of how many people listen to us per week, it's insane. So please, that's all because of you. Keep doing that.
Going on here. All right, and I'm sharing on Facebook. Don't forget to share.
So also, if you want to let us know you're worshiping here with us, you can text here to 855-465-2720. I could also text
You did a great job with those numbers.
Yeah, well, see.
I don't have them written down on my thing right now.
It's right there. The top
I do.
One. Yeah. You can text prayer to that same number and let us know how we can be praying for you. Also, comment where you're watching us from or listening to us from or whatever. We like to hear and see and kind of paints the picture where everyone's at. It's really cool. We get people from Uganda. We get people from...
Got a lot from Arizona.
Arizona, Nebraska, Florida, all over. Pretty cool.
I'm going to let you guys know we have communion today. And I have to tell you, I went to a breakout session at National Youth Gathering on... It was called... Denomination Domination. And it was weird title, but it was the subtitle was, "Can you use Oreos and chocolate milk for communion?" I'm like, ooh, I'm going to this one. And he did a really, really convincing story that no.
Darn.
So I'm not sure. And I even told him before we started, I'm like, I'm so excited because we got this online community and we do communion together, and we're like, Ritz and orange juice. And he's like,
No.
So he did a really. So bread and wine.
Bread and wine.
But I think
keep it simple.
I'm still processing all of this, but I think ultimately it's about doing it together. You guys, you are not at home doing communion by yourself. You're part of our community.
Yep, exactly. We're all community.
And in that, I got to give a shout out to my Indiana family. Laura, you're first. Woo-hoo! Ashley, Jordan, Rhett, Sian, Lincoln. Oh, and we saw Keith and Jana Peters on Friday.
Oh, really?
Keith
That's
and Jana.
awesome. I miss them. I hope they're doing well.
So, all right, we ran out of time.
Yeah, we did.
You guys, welcome to worship. We'll see you at the end.
See ya.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, real quick, let's stand up and just say hi to one another, and then we'll get going.
I was walking the west side, lost on a lonely road. I was chasing the high.
right, good morning, FOF. It's so nice to see you all today. You can go ahead and have a seat. For those of you who don't know, my name is Gwen Johnson, and I'm the Next Gen Director here at Fellowship of Faith. And today we're going to be talking with you about some Boulder ministry things, which is why I'm up here. So I'm really happy to see you all. I hope you've had a good week. It's really exciting to be back in our home church after being away last week. It's always really good to come home. Those of you who've been on vacation this year, you know that, right? You come back and you're like, yes, we're home again. All right, so first of all, could you guys please text here to a number that's going to be on your screen? This lets us know that you're here worshiping with us today. It lets us know that you're around. Even if you're watching online, text here so we know you've heard our service today, you've been with us. And if you have a prayer request, please text prayer, and a little screen will pop up and you can type your prayer request in there. And I promise you those prayer requests get sent out to elders and people in our congregation that'll be praying for you. So please make sure you do this. Second of all, another really exciting announcement from me, as now I'm putting on a different hat. Next week, not this coming week, but the week after, is Bible Boot Camp, which is probably... Yes, it's one of the most exciting weeks here at Fellowship of Faith, I think. High energy, lots of fun things happen on this week. And so if you have not already registered, it is not too late. You are able to register. It is for children that are potty trained all the way up through 5th grade that will be put in crews, and we do different activities during the week. It is a very exciting time. And if you are older than 5th grade, you do not have to miss out either, because our 6th graders and up, all the way through adults, can volunteer and help serve. Thank you. I'm loving that, Evan. Okay, so make sure you sign up to volunteer. It is really fun. You can talk to any of our students who are here before. Many of them, including my own children, started going to Bible Boot Camp when they were young and are now serving as volunteers in it. So it's a great way to just kind of serve each other and learn more about Jesus together. So make sure you register. It's on our webpage. It's like the banner on our webpage. You can't miss it. So when you go there, click there, and then you'll be able to register to either volunteer or to come. Make sure you invite your friends too. It's a really easy way to be like, hey, come and do this fun activity with us. So invite those friends you have. All right. The last thing is that we have 7 ways to give here at Fellowship of Faith. They're on the screen. If you have any questions about it, you could talk with Pastor Dave, and you can talk with Sarah, and that's about all I know about 7 ways to give. This is definitely not in my area, but please take advantage of these 7 ways to give. If you're a visitor, there's no obligation, but if this is a place that you call home, we appreciate that you help support us both financially and in prayers, so thank you for that. All right, now we are going to get started with our Boulder presentations, so please watch this short video while our students come on stage.
When you move, I'll move, I will follow.
right. So that's a small glimpse of our time. We're really blessed this year because we have 2 groups that went out. We have our mission trip group, which is what is up here right now. These are students that went to East St. Louis and helped in a ministry called Good Samaritans Ministry. And then we have a second group that went to National Youth Gathering in Houston. So this is our first group, which was in June. We went to Good Samaritan. And we're also very blessed because today we have Mackenzie and Abby with us. And Mackenzie is on staff at Good Samaritan. She is a former student who went with us in 2018 to Good Samaritan, loved it so much that she ended up going to college down there and now is on their staff, which is amazing. And then Abby is also a former student who went there, but she's an intern this summer for Good Samaritan. So we're going to start by having Mackenzie tell us just a little bit about Good Samaritan.
All right, so Good Samaritan is a nonprofit serving East St. Louis and Washington Park, and we typically try and meet their physical needs, obviously, because then you can try and go and also meet their spiritual needs by trying to enact and sustain long-term growth. Then Abby's going to talk about who's on staff at Good Samaritan.
Yeah, so obviously now you know Mackenzie and I, but so the woman kind of running it all is Miss Joanne. She's, yeah, like I said, she's really running it all. And then we have Mackenzie doing kind of everything, but mainly the kids stuff. And we have Miss Minnie, who's been volunteering for a really long time. She does like the kitchen and the clothing ministries. And we have some newer employees, such as myself, doing the kids stuff. Paris, who's in Washington Park, she's doing like the office stuff with Miss Joanne. And then we also have Joseph, who's from Washington Park, who's doing like the outside maintenance, the inside maintenance, and helping build the container homes.
All right, hello. I think it's awesome that they build up in their community people that come from their community and then start working in their ministry, and that's something that Miss Joanne does really well. And so that's the basic part of what Good Samaritan is. I'm going to have our students talk to you about 3 different areas that we worked with Good Samaritan. The first one is with the kids, the kid ministry that we did. Then we're going to be talking about container homes, and we're also going to be talking about mentoring the high school age youth that are there. So let's start by talking about kids. Who wants to talk about their experience with the kids? No one.
Okay. So I went on the mission trip last year to the same place, and I immediately connected with the kids. I loved them all. They all loved me too. Like, I loved them so much. And leaving them last year was so difficult because I had no idea if I was ever going to see them again. Like, I had no idea if they would ever come back, if we did come back, and I didn't know if we were coming back. So coming back this year and seeing them all there when we were there was so amazing. I felt so happy, and last year I came back also knowing that God was leading me there and really wanted me there. I just felt so at home there, and I feel like the kids were a huge part of that too, because I love kids just in general, and the kids there are so inspirational, I guess. I don't know the word for that, but seeing their living situations and seeing how they're still so happy even when they're so, you look at their situation and think I would be so sad and so pulled down by all of the weight of everything that's happening, and they're so happy, and I think that's really inspirational. And yeah, I love the kids. They're amazing. Yeah,
and it was really cool because the kids did all come back from last year, and not only did they all come back from last year, but they remembered everybody from last year. So it was not like, and every other time we've gone on mission trips, it was a new start every year because we were in a new place and it was new people. And for this time, it was going back and them asking for Banana Man and running out when they saw him and giving him a huge hug and being so excited to see each of our students, remembering them. That was a different experience too, a very cool experience. Anything else about kids?
So I also went on the mission trip last year, and unlike Leah, I did not like kids. But we're not just, over the mission trip, I've realized that we're not just helping the kids there, we're also kind of helping ourselves. And now I help in the Rock every week, and the only week I missed, I was actually on the mission trip. So it's cool to see how God works through that.
Yeah, so you do like kids now?
Yes.
That's good. I bet all the rock parents are relieved to hear that their rock teacher actually does, in fact, like children.
Hello, Ben Gadini here, Riley's brother. She mentioned how it wasn't just a benefit for the kids, but for us as well, and how Riley mentioned, she did not like kids before, and she loves kids now. I've seen Riley grow so much since last time just working with these kids. She's much more patient at home. I can tell you firsthand, that's a blessing. But the way I've seen everyone here grow, oh, that was weird. And even the people that went last year and didn't go this year because of Boy Scouts or school or some other reason, the growth that I've seen just from working with these kids head on, and you're diving into the midst of it. It's not working from the side, sleeping in a hotel at night. You're there the entire time, and it's cool not only seeing the kids grow, but ourselves.
Anything else last minute about kids? Otherwise, we're going to move on to mentoring our youth. So one of the things that's really cool and something we value at Boulder, for those of you who don't know, is mentoring. So we have a mentorship program at Boulder. Every high school student is invited to participate, where we kind of do what we call the Be With model. So it's literally doing life with the students. So sometimes that's at our house and Tim is making food for everyone, and sometimes that's here at church, and sometimes we just do life together. And what we've had the benefit of doing is going to East St. Louis and meeting 4 or 5 high school age boys that we have been mentoring as well. So they came with us on fall retreat, and then we saw them again. And anyone want to tell about times, but it really is mostly boys. I always say the boys.